Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And Anna Carolina, hello.
Hi, Stephanie.
How are you?
What's up? I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good, good. Welcome to class. Uh, all right. Let's see who else is here. David, hello.
Hello,
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. Welcome to class.
Thanks.
And we should have a few more people joining us for this grammar lesson today on gerunds. Let's see, Christian, hello.
Hello, how are you? Fine. It's the first time with you.
Yes, it is,
Yeah,
certainly.
yeah.
Where are you from?
I am from Geneva, from Switzerland.
Oh, wonderful. Very cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, and nice to meet you again. Yes.
I like, let's see, you have a picture of Bob Dylan on your...
I like Bob Dylan. And I sang. Yeah, and I play guitar also for Bob Dylan. Yeah.
Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
He's a very good man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from my home state, Minnesota.
He's from the Minnesota.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Good.
Quite cool. So you've met him?
Oh no,
No.
never.
Okay. Yeah,
No.
but
I,
he's
I I saw a lot of concerts, but never I met him
okay.
personally.
Me either. Cool. Well, it's very nice to meet you and welcome. And Gregors, hello.
Just a second. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good, good. All right. Well, we're all here today for some grammar fun. Um, we will be working on gerunds today. They can be a confusing area of English for several reasons. So this class will review the rules and give you some practice and, of course, lots of opportunities to ask me questions about gerunds and what's confusing. So that's our job tonight. There is a link in the chat, and we'll get started. So here we go. And I see Anna Carolina in the chat is not a grammar fan, to be honest. Most of us aren't. Yes, grammar and fun together, in my opinion. I love grammar. That's part of why I am a language teacher. So I especially love it when you all have questions for me that are challenging, so that I can deepen my grammar knowledge while teaching. So here we go. Just a quick review, and I'm just going to remind everyone, keep your mic on mute until you are speaking, and that'll just improve the sound quality for everyone. So here we go, a quick review. The form, a gerund, is formed with the ing ending on a verb. So that's a form, simple form. And the meaning, this is the most important part. This is very important to remember. The gerund is a verb form that has become a noun in function. So it looks like a verb, shopping, but grammatically it acts as a noun. So it will be in the places where you might find a noun. And that's how it's used. Since it functions as a noun, it appears in most noun positions. So we have gerunds in the subject, and they can be found in the complement as well. One big difference between gerunds and infinitives, gerunds are commonly used as the subject of a sentence. Infinitives almost never are. So, example of that, shopping with you was fun. Studying English takes up a lot of my time. Jogging is an excellent way to stay in shape. And let's see, so that part's probably simple. Gerund as the subject. It gets more complicated when the gerund is the object of a verb. Because some verbs must be followed by a gerund and others by an infinitive. And it can be hard to tell. But basically, verbs that take gerunds involve process, attitude, or communicating. So these are some examples of process verbs. And we have some examples here. Do I have a volunteer who would like to read these examples for us?
May I?
Please do. Thank you, Anna Carolina.
You are welcome. I avoid going to class for weeks. He is considering moving to Chicago. They tolerated his practicing the violin for years.
Yep.
Violin?
Yes.
Because once I said it and it was like violence, you know?
Yes, yeah.
Violin. Okay. We practice speaking English every day. She risked losing her business because of her life. Did you finally recollect telling me that story? People usually resist bullying. Now I can understand he's leaving the party early.
All right. Thank you very much. Nice reading. Excellent. So those are all process type verbs. And as you can see, we have the main verb can be in a different tense. And the gerund is there acting as a noun. What did you avoid? I avoided going to class. So it acts like an object, a noun. Great, so same thing with verbs of attitude. So these are verbs that express feelings most often. Enjoy, hate, love. And we've got a few examples of those. Do I have another volunteer to read for us?
May I?
Yes, please, go ahead.
I really appreciate knowing you. She can't bear smoking. He can't help loving her. They may sing their grandchildren. We prefer walking to driving. Do you resent my talking to your my boyfriend?
Great, very much. Thank you very much. And what is your name?
Garrett.
Garrett. Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan.
Pakistan. It's very nice to meet you. Welcome to class.
Thank you. Same here.
Great. All right, and thank you. So those are some gerunds following verbs of attitude. And then the third big category has to do with communicating. So things that you say to other people often are followed by a gerund as well. And so let's maybe have another volunteer read these examples for us.
Okay.
Thank you, Gregors.
Okay. The council advises taking all math courses in freshman year. The couple is discussing having more children. She recommended shopping at the plaza. We suggest planting bulbs in the spring.
Great, very nice, thank you. Great, so those are all examples of verbs of communicating followed by a gerund. Gerunds can also be the object of a preposition. And these you can spot when you see a phrasal verb. It's often phrasal verbs. So here are a few phrasal verbs, difficult in their own right. But these are often followed by gerunds. And maybe I'll just read these real quick. We put off getting the bank's approval for the loan. They called off searching for the lost dog. He got over loving her too much. Too many teens fool around with taking drugs. And a gerund also follows a preposition that begins in a prepositional phrase. So we are interested in learning about Egyptian art. Basically, it's when a verb takes a preposition, then it's probably followed by the gerund form of the verb. All right. So then let's see. And let's see, just looking in the chat. So a lot of these verbs are often followed by gerunds, but some of them will take an infinitive too. And that's a tricky area. But just know that there are some can take an infinitive too. But just know that they can all take a gerund. So if it's one of these types of verbs, you know that a gerund is okay. Sometimes an infinitive is okay as well, but certainly a gerund is. That's a tough area, and I think some of the worksheets we'll do tonight will address the gerund versus the infinitive. All right, and then let's see, probably one of the easiest ways we use the gerund is with sports. When we're talking about doing sports, we often say go plus the gerund. Go fishing, go climbing, go jogging, go sailing. All right, so that was just a quick kind of review of the basics of gerunds. So now we'll kind of go through the exercises, and they'll start easier and get harder as we go. And just please ask any questions that you have along the way. And let's see, Raphael, hello.
Hello, Stephanie.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks for asking.
Good, good. I'm great, thank you. It's good to see you again.
Thank you.
Will you go first for us on this first exercise?
Okay, Chris is considering studying English for another year.
Great.
Letter C.
Yep, letter C. And I'm just going to highlight the answers, I think. Great, thank you very much. Let's go to the left. Giancarlo, your turn.
Marta, Marta thought about traveling to Peru.
Very good. Excellent. Yep, and that's one of our phrasal verbs there, or our verbs followed by preposition. Good. And Gregor is number 3.
Snowboarding is my favorite sport.
Very good. Subject sentence. Subject
Excuse me,
up.
teacher.
Yes.
I wanted to ask about number 2.
Mhm.
Can you scroll down? Yeah, if I say Marta is thinking traveling to Peru, will it be right or wrong?
We would need thinking about. That's what would be missing. But you could say Martha is thinking about traveling to Peru.
Okay.
Good question. Great, thank you. And oh, it's your turn for number 4.
Number 4 is using a phone card is better for making long distance calls.
Great, excellent, very nice. And David, next one, 5.
I prefer singing to dancing.
Great, there's our sports again. Christian, you're next.
Okay. The 8 one, no, 7 one.
Number 6, actually.
6, okay. Do you want to go jogging? No, to jogging with A.
It actually is go jogging.
Go jogging.
Yeah, your first instinct was right there.
Yeah, sorry.
No, great job. Thank you very much, Christian. Beatrice, hello.
Hi, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine, thanks. All right, number 7 for you.
Okay. Pay attention when you are really tired. It's difficult. D?
This one needs a gerund at the beginning. So when you start the sentence with a verb, you'll want the gerund version of it. You want the noun form.
Okay, paying.
Yeah, great. Paying attention.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Good, thank you. And Ana Carolina, number 8.
Okay. When I saw it, I thought, oh no, because it is odd for me.
Good, it'll be a challenge.
No, I will tell you why, okay? Do you remember calling me last night? It was pretty late. Let it be. But why is it? Do you remember it and not did you remember calling me?
Oh,
It seems so weird.
it's gonna be D.
But if it was last night, why do you remember calling? It was last night. It was not now.
But I'm asking.
No, no, I'm not understanding. I don't understand because you were supposed to remember last night.
Well,
did you?
Yeah, this one. So the remember though. I'm asking, do you remember now when you called me last night?
Oh, okay.
It is a little tricky.
Didn't forget to call.
Yeah, I'm asking. Yep. So yeah, the person did call, and now I want to know if they remember calling. Maybe they were drunk, or something. But I want to know now if they remember calling last night. Otherwise, it would be you would be right. We would ask, did you remember? We would use the past did there. Great question, and the tricky one. All right. Let's see. And Raphael, back around to you for number 9.
The travel agent advised to get shots before going to a tropical location.
Good. Advised to get. Let's see. This one, if you had, this one is really tricky. I think our communication ones might be the trickiest. We could say the travel agent advised me to get, Because advised requires a direct object. Whatever comes right after advised needs to be an object, a direct object, so a noun of some form. The infinitive doesn't act as a noun. So in this case, with the verb advise, we need just the gerund, getting. The travel agent advised getting shots before going to a tropical location. So this one is getting. And incidentally, she could be advising me or she could be advising someone else. The important thing is what the travel agent advises. Good, tricky one there. Thank you very much, Raphael. And Giancarlo, the last one, number 10.
They are go sailing next weekend.
Say it one more time, I'm sorry.
They are go sailing next weekend, or they are going sailing. Is letter C.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is C, just because we have a progressive form here.
Yes.
Great. Nice work. All right, any questions on any of these? Oops. All right, that was a good warm-up. Let's continue. So this will help a little with infinitives and gerunds. It's impossible to memorize. It really needs to be felt, something you do over and over, and you start to feel the difference. So this is one activity that will help that. We'll have sometimes an infinitive, sometimes not, but we need to change the underlined word into a gerund. Oops. So that's this task. Let me switch over to my typing. And Gregors, it's your turn.
Cooking is very creative.
Good. Oops. Trying to type that. Cooking is very creative. Good. And Garrett's number 2.
Swimming is good for health.
Good. And will you read the whole thing for us?
Okay. Kendra swims 1 mile a day because swimming is good for her health.
Great. Thank you very much. David, 3.
Eva loves to watch movies. Watching movies is her passion.
Great. Thank you. Next up, Christian.
Yes, Daniel Spahn studying medicine. Studying medicine is a goal. Yeah.
Yep. Studying medicine is his goal.
Yeah.
Great. Very nice. Beatrice. Number 5.
5. Professor?
Yep.
Professor Marta loves to correct compositions because because correcting compositions is fun for him.
Great, very nice. Excellent. And Ana Carolina.
Doctor, something.
Yeah.
Sorry. Physical examinations on Friday. Giving physical examinations is an important part of his job.
Very nice, very nice. Excellent. Do we have any Italian speakers who can help us out with that one? Italian speakers? No. Darn. All right, number 7. Back to Raphael.
It's dangerous to walk in that part of town late at night. Walking in that part of town can get you hurt.
Oops. Exactly right. Walking in that part of the town can get you hurt. Great. Giancarlo, number 8.
Yes, number 18 drives over the speed limit. Driving over the limit is against the law.
Great. Very nice. And Gregor's, number 9.
Okay, it's against school rules to fight. Fighting is against school rules.
Great. And last one, Garrett.
It is wonderful to live in an apartment overlooking in the ocean. Living in an apartment overlooking the ocean is fantastic.
Wonderful. Very good. All right. Pretty straightforward. Just using gerunds as the subjects of sentences. Next activity, we have base verbs. A base verb is just an infinitive without to. And your task will be to choose one of these base verbs and turn it into a gerund and fit it into the sentence. So you can lose weight by doing something less. You'll have to choose what verb matches with that and put it in the gerund form. And David, you're up first.
You can lose weight by eating less.
Great. 2, Christian.
Frida helps out the soup kitchen by serving food to homeless people.
Great, excellent. And Beatrice, next one.
Okay. Barbara has learned that people can only get read by, let me see, working hard.
Yes. Great. Oops. There we go. Working hard. Excellent. Let's see. Let's just cross off. We used serve. We used work. And we used eat. Number 4, Ana Carolina.
Bill thinks that he can get away with cheating on his exams, but he's wrong.
Great. Excellent. Raphael, 5.
The O'Malley's put off fixing their broken roof until the rain came into the kitchen.
Very nice. Easy. Giancarlo, 6.
Number 6. Ruta is thinking about moving to Florida after she graduates.
Great. Excellent. Thank you. Gregor's, number 7.
Number 7. Greta called off, and here. Sorry, can you just scroll down a little bit because I have to.
Sorry.
Okay, called off probably driving to Montreal until the snow stops.
Yeah, good. Driving. Great. Number 8, Garrett.
You can get to the theater by walking or by taking a taxi.
Great. Excellent. And 9, David.
Roger can't get over. Could you scroll up? Okay. Losing. Roger can't get over losing his dog in the park. He's looking everywhere for her.
Excellent. Very nice. And 10, our very last one, Christian.
Hello. Yeah. Do you hear me? Yes.
Yes, I do now.
Okay. Bill doesn't believe in lying.
Exactly.
It was the last one.
Yes, easy. Last one. Great.
Yeah.
Any questions on any of these? Anyone? All right, carrying on. Let's see. This.
Stephanie,
Yes.
get over means to forget. To forget.
Yes. Yep. Yep. Get over means to forget something bad or to move past something bad. Good question. That's one of those phrasal verbs that'll be followed by a gerund. Really good question. All right, let's carry on. So this one is going to give some practice with go plus the sport. But the trick on this one will be to make sure the go matches the tense. So the gerund will stay the same, but you will have to conjugate go to match the tense of the sentence. And you also have to think about vocabulary. These should be pretty common verbs, but if you're not sure, please just ask. And Beatrice, your turn to go first.
Okay, teacher. In the summer, people love to go swimming at the beach.
Good. Yeah, excellent. And that's a present tense, so we've got our gerund, infinitive. Nice work. Ana Carolina, number 2.
We go hiking every February in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado.
Good. Another present simple. Very nice. Raphael, number 3.
Everyone in Canada enjoys to go skating on frozen ponds.
Enjoys what?
Enjoys to go skating.
Oh,
Because he
this.
enjoys.
Yes. This is one, and I should make this very clear for everyone. Enjoy. If enjoy has any verb after it, it will always be a gerund. So in this case, it's enjoys going skating. That one's one that we don't know from the tense. That's one we have to memorize. So that's one that's a good rule for gerunds. The verb enjoy is always followed by the gerund form of a verb. Or a regular noun, right? I enjoy books. I enjoy movies. I enjoy watching movies. Good, I'm glad that one came up. And Giancarlo, next one.
Every morning at nap, go jogging for 15 minutes in the park near his apartment.
Go jogging or goes jogging?
Go jogging. Oh, goes jogging because he's the person. Yes,
There we
you're
go.
right.
Yep,
Yeah.
great. Thank you very much. Gregor's next one, number 5.
Okay. Chester and his brother love to go fishing on the lake. They have a big boat.
Good. Excellent. Very nice. And Garrett's number 6.
I can't see number 6.
Sorry about that. There it is.
I really love to go. Can I see this? I think drinking.
This one we've actually had, I didn't catch this, but looking at the end of the sentence here,
Yes.
it is great to catch your own dinner. That we need this one
Yeah,
here.
I think so. That's why I was confused.
Yes, I didn't catch that. So maybe will you do number 5 for us?
Okay, I try. Okay. Chester and his brother love to go sailing on the lake. They have a big boat.
Very nice. Excellent.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Garrett. And David, next one.
Every Saturday, Yumi and Minjay go drinking at a nightclub downtown.
Good. Go drinking. That makes sense. Although this one might be... Is there another one that would fit here?
Go dancing.
Yeah. Just because I think drinking comes up later. Great.
Okay.
Thank you. Christian, next one, number 8.
Bob loves to go shopping at the mall. He's a bit of shopaholic.
Good. Bit of a shopaholic.
Shopaholic, yes.
Great. Thank you very much. And Beatrice, number 9.
When I was
Sorry.
when I was a teenager, can I see, teacher, the options? I hiking in the mountains every weekend.
Good. Let's see. That makes sense.
Is the past? I don't know, teacher. But the question is in the past.
Yep, so it'll be past of the go, so went.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank
And then I'm just wondering, let's see, hiking. We used hiking. Wait, where did we use hiking? Hiking for the Rocky Mountains. Oh, I know. Okay, hiking is here. I went hiking.
Yes, in the mountains.
Yes. And there's a different verb we can use up here. I believe skiing. Both are things you do in the mountains, so.
Okay.
Great. And one more. Anna Carolina, last one.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, no worries.
Andreas often. Can I see the options? Sorry.
No.
Scroll down. Often with friends after work, he prefers beer to wine. Often goes drinking.
Yeah, there's our drinking one.
What is the answer that I gave wrong?
For what? We had hiking up here. Yeah, we put skiing there. Oops. Although, I guess we could have put, I went skiing in the mountains no, because every weekend tells us hiking, because you can't ski in the summer. And this is, yeah, so this one's probably skiing, though we could switch those. Great. All right. Anyone have any questions on those? All right, let's continue. So in this one, you have to decide whether it needs to be a gerund or not. So some will stay in their base form or be an infinitive, and there will be clues in the sentence for that. Otherwise, you will make a gerund to complete the sentence. And Raphael, you're up first on this one.
Maria always wants to go dancing on Saturday night. She loves clubs.
Good. Great. Giancarlo, number 2.
Number 2, Joseph can't stand waiting in line at a bagel shop. It's bagel, right, teacher? Bagel?
Yeah, bagel.
Bagel shop.
Good, good. This is actually one of the few words I have an accent on, in the United States anyway. All right, Gregor's number 3.
Okay, Hira stopped smoking. She used to buy 2 packs a day.
Great. Yep. Stopped is one that can be followed by either form, and it's important. It would change meaning if it was an infinitive. So, good. Garrett's number 4.
Okay. The couple talked about. Can you show me the options?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Talk about. Where are they going, by the way? Talk about. Still together. Okay. The couple talk about breaking up, but
Yeah.
they are still together.
Great, great. Very good. Yep, breaking up, phrasal verb there. All right, very nice. David, next one.
The third when he discussed moving back to Ohio next year.
Great, good, good. Nice work on that name. Kristen, number 6.
Number 6 is Herbert enjoy cooking great dinner. He also likes to bake cakes. What is bake cakes? Okay.
Very nice, very nice. Good, good. And 7, Beatrice.
Okay. Trees likes. Can I see the options, teacher? Likes to hiking. I don't know if go hiking or goes hiking.
So test them both out. Read the sentence with both and see which one sounds best.
Teacher, can I see the question? Yes. The Therese likes go hiking in the mountains.
Yes, good. And it is, oops, come on, let me type it. Yep, it is the infinitive, to go hiking.
I don't know if it's go or goes in this situation, teacher.
It is. When you see to here, then you know it needs to be the infinitive. So,
Okay.
but likes is a verb where it actually could be either. But here they gave you the to. So you know after a to, you'll have the base form.
Okay,
Go.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Very nice. Anna Carolina, number 8.
Okay, can I see? Okay. Okay, you can scroll down. So you can stop talking about his new granddaughter.
Yeah. How sweet. Very good. Couple more. Raphael, number 9.
Isabella quit exercising. She no longer goes to the gym.
Very nice. Yep. Quit exercising. And last one, Giancarlo.
Karen can't resist buying new shoes. She has 44 pairs in her closet.
Excellent. Great. All right. Any questions on any of these? All right. I'm just going to look ahead real quick at where we are and what we have left. I want to make sure we get, okay, I think, yep, we should have time to finish all of these. So we'll continue. The next one, again, we've got some verbs, and be careful with verb tenses, and also meaning. So let's see, Gregors, it's your turn to go first on this one.
Okay, my friend always postpone making decision. She is very indecisive. Postpone, sorry.
Yeah, good, good. So third person. Great, yep, and that's a good verb, postpone. Very nice. Next up, Garrett's number 2.
I suggest going whitewater rafting. It's great to go fast down the river.
All right, so
okay. I was thinking about to change this word, but maybe I'm right.
yeah, I'm not sure. What would you change it to?
Like if I say, I continue going whitewater rafting, it's great to go fast down the river.
Yeah, maybe. I think suggest makes sense if you're giving advice or giving a recommendation. Suggest is good. Otherwise, it might be like.
Like, yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So we're going to leave suggest, and it will come up later when someone else's turn comes up and they need a word. We'll find out. David, number 3.
Phil suggested reading the Da Vinci Code. He thought I'd love it too because he couldn't put it down.
Good, and there it is right away. So that one is suggested. Yep. And we know that because of the ending there. Great. So here we need to put, what should we put in 2? We'll just leave that open and fill it with whatever's left. Christian, how about number 4?
Okay, Clara practice, but we need to put something before, no? Clara practice, playing the piano, will practice.
There we go.
Yeah, the future with, okay.
Very good, excellent.
Yeah.
Great. And Beatrice, number 5.
Okay, Sue stopped smoking last year, and her health has really improved.
Great, very nice. Excellent. Anna Carolina, next one.
Okay, Janeiro. It's not a name, it's a month.
I know, that's very strange.
Yes, continues playing soccer even though he was injured. His team won, so it was worth it.
Good. Oh, yep, there we go. Sorry, I didn't type it. Excellent. Nice work. It was.
No, sorry. I made a mistake. Continue in the past.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you said. Good. I was still thinking about that name. Funny one. Very nice. Okay, number 7, Raphael.
James can't stand losing at cards. He's very competitive.
Good. Can't stand losing. Great. And our last one, Giancarlo.
Yes, do you mind picking up some milk on your way home from work? I'm too busy to get it.
Good, good. And this phrase, do you mind, that is almost always followed by a gerund. Very good. Any questions on that one?
What about second one?
Oh, yes. So what's left for us?
I think like, continue, and suggest.
Yeah.
They're possible.
Yeah, I agree. Continue, I don't think we would use because of the going. It would just be a little bit strange. If you said, I continue going whitewater rafting, it's like you wouldn't say that unless someone was trying to make you stop, maybe.
Okay, I think like and suggest are possible. What are possible?
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree. All right, nice work. And I think we have perfect timing tonight. We should have just enough time to do the last one, the hardest one. So this one, you need to decide if it's a gerund or an infinitive. My best advice for this, unfortunately, there's not a hard and fast rule. There's some rules and many exceptions. So to really master these, you have to go by what sounds right. You have to have a lot of experience with the language. So my advice is to try it both ways and see what sounds best to your ear. And Gregors, your turn to start.
Gerald almost had a car accident, but he avoided hitting the cyclist at the last minute.
Very good, very good. Gerund only there. All right, Garrett's number 2.
After Bob was caught shoplifting, he asked to call his lawyer. Okay.
Very good, very good. Excellent. And David, number 3.
The boss appreciated hearing about the problem directly from me.
Very good. Excellent. Christian, number 4.
The defense attorney wanted to meet with his client concerning the case.
Excellent. Very good. Want is an easy one because it's always going to be the infinitive. That's one that you can memorize. That's one rule that's always true. Want is followed by an infinitive. Great. Wait, that was Christian. Beatrice, next one.
My grandma always tells me that she misses seeing me. We only see each other about once a month.
Great, excellent. Next one, Anna Carolina.
Okay. The teacher encouraged her students encouraged speaking only English. To speak. Oh my gosh. Speaking.
Try it with both. So try it with speaking in the sentence, and then try it with to speak in the sentence.
Okay, the teacher encouraged her students to speak only English. The teacher encouraged her students speaking only English. I would use the infinitive, I guess.
And you would be correct. Very good. We do need the infinitive here. If we had the gerund, it would actually be the teacher encouraged her students speaking only in English, it would be the teacher only speaking English while she encourages her students. Very weird. So very nice. All right, number 7, Raphael.
The coach promised to let the players have a break after the next drill.
Excellent, very nice. And our last one, Giancarlo.
Most doctors suggest exercising at least 3 times a week.
Right, perfect. And that is the end. So perfect, 1 hour. Just kind of a basic review of gerunds, but good practice. Any questions before we say goodbye tonight?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I have a quick question about
Yes.
number 5. Because I've read in some English literature that verbs that express human senses, like to hear or to see or to taste, they are not correctly conjugated in the present progressive, like seeing or hearing. Is that right? Is that normal?
So that they're. Can you say it? Ask again. I'm sorry. I couldn't understand everything.
Sorry. I've read in some English literature that verbs that express human senses, to see, to hear, or to smell, they are not correct if they are conjugated in present progressive, like seeing, or hearing, or tasting. Is that right? Is that?
What you're thinking is non-continuous verbs.
Exactly.
Yeah. So usually, the verbs that are with the senses won't be in the present progressive form. So, like, I am seeing my sister. Like, usually I wouldn't say that unless I'm staring at her. I would say I'm going to see my sister. Yeah, you're thinking of non-continuous verbs. But that is different. That's in the present progressive, so with the be verb before it. In this case, it's acting as a noun, so that rule does not apply to gerunds. I don't know if that answers completely. That's a great question.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, really great question. So just know that it is okay with a gerund, but usually you won't use the ing for a progressive form. All right. Well, great work, everyone. It was great to see you. Thank you for joining me for this fun hour of grammar. In 1 minute, we'll start a conversation class. So I hope to see you there as well. And if not, have a good night.
Thank you, Stephanie. See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.